All right, all right. Happy Monday, everybody. Big waves. Good to see you. Good to see you this morning. I'm feeling extra energetic today. Must have been, I got to see a lot of great people this weekend in Jackson, Tennessee. That was awesome. I do want to say this for everybody. Not all of you is in our company, but a lot of you are coming to Orlando. Listen, we're going to put a call together over the next week or so and touch base with everybody that's coming in on Thursday. We got a great, awesome kickoff event for you. So make sure you're RSVPing to Andrea so we can get the stuff that we need to get for the event. All right. We have some birthdays today too. Okay. And if you're new to the call, look, we pick a word of the day. We spend literally 15 minutes. We will be sharply off every day at 9:15. But I want to tell you, this is a community that has grown over the last 3 years that we started for a couple of weeks in COVID. And I'm like, to believe that we do a Zoom every morning, Monday through Friday, but it is the best thing. How many of you would comment and go, like, what do you think about the Coaches Corner? Like, it's the community that is established is unbelievable. Love you guys so much. So the word for today comes from all the letters of W. And this actually was brought to us by Bill and Arlene. So thank you for this. The word is warrior, warrior. And I think there's so many of you I think about when I think about the word warrior. And I'm going to talk about it in just a second, really quick. But I think about Miss Pat Klepper. I don't know if Miss Pat's on here, but she is a warrior. She's a warrior. She's got a warrior spirit. When she gets behind something, she's in. I think about Bill Saling serving our military, Andrew Jackson serving our military, Starlin Jones serving our military. I think about Melissa Jackson, corrections officer. I mean, just you know, so many of you. I could go around. I'm going to miss somebody. Okay, I could point to all of you in different areas of your life and your past. That is that warrior spirit. Because you look at the definition of warrior, it's a brave or experienced soldier, human, a fighter, a person that shows or has shown great vigor, courage, aggressiveness. You know, I think about Masaba being on here, you know, the only one from his country that tunes in every morning to, you know, what was once strangers, but he had the courage to get on. He was a warrior. And now he's creating this family all over the world, you know? Here's how many of you loved Bruce Lee or watched any Bruce Lee movies back in the day? Bruce Lee said this: the successful warrior is the average person with laser-like focus. It's an average person. Most people think about a warrior and they're like, oh, they must have, you know, these above average skill set. No, average person is a successful warrior. But what did they have? Laser focused. And so I don't know what area of your life right now that you want to thrive at, you know? Maybe it's your spiritual walk. Maybe it's your health journey. Maybe it's your profession. Maybe it's network marketing. Maybe it's a relationship. But you can do it. I can do it because a successful warrior takes just an average person, but that gets laser focused in where they want to go and where they want to grow. So here's where I went. If we get this warrior mindset, like, it helps us do all kinds of things. Like, a warrior's mindset helps us overcome life's challenges so that we can challenge our limits and not limit our challenges. A warrior mindset, when we get laser focused, it helps us achieve short-term goals, long-term goals. Like, when I have a warrior's mindset, it helps me make better decisions. When I'm laser focused on a health journey, I'm probably not going to dive into ice cream at 9 o'clock at night, right? I might read the labels more. I might see what I'm putting in my mouth more, like, because I'm laser focused. Same way with your business, same way with so many different areas of our life. When I'm laser focused and I got a warrior's mindset, it helps me stand stronger in the moment. And all I can think about is all the men and women that have served our military forces all over the world. And I thought, man, they go into battle with a laser focus. And what does that help them do? That warrior's mindset helps them stand stronger in the moment and be more resilient through adversity. How many of you know somebody when adversity strikes, they stand in the moment and they stand steadfast? And you're like, man, I'm glad I'm surrounded with that human. Right? That's a warrior. That's a warrior. And then last, a warrior's mindset just helps be more overall successful in different areas. It's hard to line up all the different areas. Your health goals might be going good. Your spiritual journey is like off in a ditch somewhere, right? Or your spiritual journey might be going good and your business is, crazy in the ditch somewhere. It's hard to line up all the areas of your life. But a warrior's mindset is proven that they can line up more things: spiritual walk, financial journey, professional walk, relationships. Like, they can line up it all, their health. So I guess the biggest thing for me today is I want to walk through the day and keep that in the back of my mind. Am I being a warrior? Do I have a warrior's mindset? Okay. Andrea, I'll turn it to you.
Oh, well, great lesson. And I will do a shout out. So thank you, Bill. Thank you, Arlene, for these words. And I got to say, next week is X. So I'm going to need some help with some X words because I can only think of xylophone and I have no idea what that lesson would be. So we might have to do 5 days on xylophone if you guys don't help me out. So work with me on that one. But the quote that I found for warrior, and I loved yours, Coach, but the quote that I found was, "Fate whispers to the warrior, you cannot withstand the storm. The warrior whispers back, I am the storm." And I just thought, man, we see that all over the place. Like, I've seen that. I actually recently saw that on the side of a car, like a big sticker, and it was all pink and it was, anyway, it was super cute. And I think, how many times have I been kind of rolled over because I didn't have the right mindset. I didn't have that warrior mindset. I let the storm take me right out. And so what I looked into was, how do we get that warrior mindset? Like, what can this little timid mouse over here, I kind of picture, those chihuahuas that just shake all the time. That's kind of how I see myself sometimes. So how do we turn in from that chihuahua into a little pit bull and get more of that warrior mentality? And so that's what I looked into, and though pit bulls are the sweetest. But anyway, so first of all, we got to get clear on your why. And one of the things that they did in Jackson, Tennessee, is they had everybody write down their why. And, years ago, when I first heard that, I'm like, what in the world does that even mean? Like, why are you even asking? And you really only hear that, I feel, in this specific industry that many of us are a part of. But if you haven't heard that term, it's what gets you out of bed in the morning to do the hard things, right? So it could be, your kids. It could be your, that you want to leave a legacy. It could be that you want to provide for your folks and, don't want to have to make decisions based on financial decisions. You want to be able to make decisions based on heart decisions. A big one of mine was, I wanted to be able to say no because I wanted to my kids. I was tired of telling my kids no because I had to. Like, everything was no, 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 no. And I wanted to be able to say, well, we could, but we're choosing not to. And I'll tell you, on the flip side, I just had a month of yeses. And that was kind of my goal heading into California, is I wanted to be able to tell these kids yes to as much as humanly possible. And man, it felt good. right? So I've got to prepare and work hard right now so that next time they ask me for one of these trips, I got to work hard now so that I can afford it, right? So we've got to get clear on our why. What are we fighting for? Why do we want to be a warrior? Next is train our mind for success. And this means learning how to control our thoughts and our emotions. You guys know I'm like, my emotions are right here. Like I can't hide a thing. You get to feel every emotion right there with me. And so I have to learn how to not be ruled by them so that I can stay focused on my goals and stay positive, even when things are tough. Number 3 is to visualize, which we just did last week. Visualize yourself as a warrior. See yourself as strong. Stop picturing that dang Chihuahua woman. See yourself as capable and courageous. Visualize yourself achieving your goals and conquering whatever challenge is coming your way. Number 4 is embrace the fear and uncertainty. And my favorite, like this is my life motto, is feel the fear and do it anyway, right? You're scared, but guess what? You're going to feel better on the other side. So just feel the fear and keep going. And warriors know that they're going to face challenges and that life is going to have hiccups, but they also know that these challenges are just part of the journey. So they don't let it stop them, right? They take action and they embrace the unknown with courage and strength. Next is this one I'm going to work on. They stay calm under pressure. So, they see the challenge, they see, the hiccup. I think probably one of the best ones with this, and Coach, I know you hate when I say this, but you can see that sideline training inside Coach Palmer, because when there's a little bit of a chaos, a little bit of a crisis in the moment, I picture these events, Coach is just calm under pressure. I might be doing this, but he can just stay focused under pressure. And so that's definitely something a warrior strives for. Next is focus on what you can control. So when we find ourselves worrying about things beyond our control, a warrior is going to take a step back and focus on what they can do in that moment to move closer to their goals. So they're not focused on the things that could derail them. And then lastly, be persistent. Never give up. A warrior never gives up, no matter how tough things get. They're persistent and they never give in to defeat. So if you want to develop a warrior mindset, we all need to be willing to keep going, even when things are rocky, even when it's tough, even when we want to say, okay, pass, can I wave this flag? I am done. We need to have the faith in ourselves and our ability to overcome any challenge. So that's what I had this morning. Hopefully it helped you guys feel a little bit more warrior-like.
Hey, we're ready for the day right there. How could you not be ready and have that word warrior right there? So great lesson. Now it's birthday time. Andrew, you want to announce our birthday people?
So we have 2 birthdays today. I haven't seen one on, but we have Sue. So Sue, happy birthday. And then Linda. So Sue Volts and Linda Ford, happy birthday. Sue and Linda, we're going to sing to you today.
Linda's coming in to watch the recording. Sue, this is for you. Here we go. Have a great day. Happy birthday
birthday
to you.
Happy